Hello, I'm Fried Console. This is Risk Urban Assault. It's Risk, but with some variants to it. It's basically, if you ever played the Risk variant Capitals, it's basically that with a few additions. I was hoping this game would be something that deviated a lot from the classic Risk, but it's really not. But it's pretty well put together game, unlike the other previous Ubisoft Risk, which was kind of vanilla. This one's has a little more character. It runs a lot faster. The problem with the old one is that the AI was just super slow and it made the game go on forever. And the variant rules that it uses actually makes the game go by a lot faster. So it's definitely much better than the previous Ubisoft Risk. Not as good as EAA's Risk, but it's still a competent game. But there is one huge bug that I will demonstrate that kind of breaks the game. We'll get into that here. It has the Ubisoft hooks, and it also has this Hasbro game shit. It's like all this crap. I don't like any of it. I don't need any of it. It's ridiculous. You want to go to the Ubisoft Club or the Hasbro Games channel, you get unlocks, I think, but I've never really received any unlocks. I'm a level 12 on the Hasbro Game channel. What the hell does that give me? It's dumb. Get rid of all this bloat. Make the game better. But yeah, like those pop-ups. There's no way to turn off the pop-ups. We were playing Trivial Pursuit, and the pop-ups for the Hasbro crap just popped up right, so we couldn't even read the question. So we both missed the question because of the Hasbro pop-ups. It's ridiculous. Get rid of all this crap. Let's get into the game here. So there's a single-player campaign, custom game, and then online. I haven't tried the online. We'll try it, but these kind of games, I don't know why they make online when it's really hard to find people that play online unless you know somebody. But single player is really weird. Basically, you just go in here. You have to complete objectives. So I actually beat this game, beat it one, but I didn't get any of the objectives, so I can't progress. That's dumb, and these objectives are kind of lame, so I don't have enough medals to progress. But we'll go in here to a custom game. Let's play the Paris map. So you can manually select your countries or just automatic. We'll do automatic. There's the 4 to 5 rules. Towns to win, halls to win. So it's like capitals. You want to get a certain amount of town halls to win. You either build them or capture them. So let's go into it. We'll do unlimited time. Fast AI is very welcome. So here's your choices on AI. It's either defensive or aggressive. I don't think it matters that much. Let's get into it. You can assign a faction. A faction doesn't really matter, but you get like a commander, which does matter. We'll get into it here. We'll let this crap play so you can kind of, I can have the disembodied head explain it probably better than I can, but
city governance has collapsed under the strain of unprecedented natural disasters and widespread overcrowding. Your objective is to capture 2 town halls and unite the city once more.
So unlike classic Risk where you have to get all the enemies, you can just get the capitals and go again, which has been much improved because classic Risk goes on too long. So it's allocating the countries.
The Confederation of Gaia. Press X to continue.
So here's something different from classic Risk. You pick a commander. These change every time, so it's not the same 4. But I don't know how many different commanders there are, but you can pick among these. It doesn't really affect things that much. So usually these are one-time things per turn. Let's see where we we'll just do this one.
The Confederation of Gaia. Place your commander.
Here.
Let's fight for the good of the planet.
So So the commander has to be there for you to use your special attack. It becomes kind of useless because the special attack, you know, is limited, and you know, limited to that one where the commander's at. So here's the problem that breaks the game. I want to try to select those islands there. I can't select it. And I tried the London map. It had the same problem. I didn't try all the maps, but I can't select this. So if I was right here, I could attack that, but I can never select it, no matter what I do. This is ridiculous. It kind of. I mean, you can play a game without it, but it would be nice to select all the countries available. It's kind of broken. I mean, Ubisoft needs to fix this with a patch. I'm still playing this launch. I don't know if they, you know, I'll update my description if they ever fix this, but this is broken. You can't select. See, I'm trying up, down. I'm trying both the analog stick and the D-pad. I cannot select. I'm trying diagonal. Yesterday I spent like a good 10 minutes trying to select it. I thought like, hey, maybe it's part of the game that I can't select it, but no, it's just broken. So let's get into it. Let's add some troops here, so I can at least demonstrate the commander, because. So let's attack just like Risk. You have the dice, so you can actually select less dice, which is usually not a good strategy. Let's attack. And we capture. Move in. Why didn't it give me a chance to use my commander? Oh, you select it from the menu. Let's try it again. Maybe this commander is something different. Usually there would be something on the menu to say use your. Oh, there it is. Using my commander ability. Okay. Press the triangle button. Okay. Correct you from choosing that track. Okay. So let's use the commander. So I guess it just ignores any attack. Some of the descriptions of the commander items were pretty confusing. I didn't understand it. But it doesn't really matter because it doesn't affect things. Attack again. Let's move on in. So eventually the idea here is I would get the entire continent, and then I could set up a capital, and then you can capture other people's capitals. So in this one I selected for 2 capitals, and the idea is to get the 2 capitals. If you're familiar with Capital Risk, it's pretty much that's it. And there's a few different changes from Classic Risk with the card management and stuff like that, but it's nothing hugely different. So let's just end this turn. And I want to show you how fast the AI moves. So you get stars instead of cards, but it's basically the same premise. There's different things like the person in the lead gets to do a certain couple of options. Hopefully we can try this. So fortify. Let's just fortify. Move this. I can only move it 1 space. We'll move it right here. There you go. Yep. So I got the fast fade, so you can turn it off and on with the touch button, which is great. So here it is slow. It seems to be just the right speed. Like if I turn it on, I can still kind of see what's going on, but I'm not bored like the previous Ubisoft version of Risk, which you have to manually turn on every time. Like you turn it on for 1 round, and then you'd have to turn it on again. So you can see he built a capital right there. So he's in the lead. I believe he can select an option where he can take away stars from other. Did I just lose? Oh, I guess he got 2. He got 2 capitals right there bound off. Okay. Well, that was the shortest game. See how quick that game is? That's awesome. Too bad I lost. But that's pretty much it. We'll try online, see what the options there are. Let's play an online game. See if anybody's playing online. Yep, any rules. This is the second day after launch here on the PlayStation 4, so we'll see if we get some players here. I doubt it. Yep, that's it. So this is Risk. What's the name of it again? Risk. Urban Assault. Yep. It's a. Hopefully they fix that game-breaking bug, because it's really annoying. Let me see if it's in this map too. Let's go on through. Blah blah blah. So these maps are fixed. You know, I thought there'd be something where it can randomly generate maps, but it's just 5 maps, and they're not that interesting. Yeah, like I couldn't tell you the difference between that and the London one. Just want to go in here so I can see if I can select the islands on this map too. Nope, can't get to the islands. That breaks the game, kind of. So, well, this is Risk Urban Assault. Besides the game-breaking bug, this would be actually a pretty good version of Risk that you can play pretty quickly. I like it. It moves quickly, and that's one of the biggest things that I want in a Risk game. But other than that, you know, it's not the most. Doesn't change Risk all that much. It just adds a few variations. Some of the variations are pretty popular among Risk variants, so there's nothing new and exciting here. But it's a good game of Risk, and if they fix the bugs, I would recommend it. But the bug of not being able to select the island countries is ridiculous, and makes me wonder, did anybody test this at all? Because that seems pretty obvious. It's not hard. It's pretty hard to miss that. So I'm Fried Console. Thanks for watching the video. Bye.